After I acquired the catalyst for Anarchy, I've been doing a little bit of build crafting to see how I can make it the most efficient. And after a bit of trial and error, I think I came up with a good combination. Watch this. For my loadout, I'm using Anarchy, and I have the catalyst for this so that we keep jolting the enemies, because jolting is a big part of this. And then we have Salvager Salvo for trickle charge and gear shift. And then I have Gunburn for Lone Wolf and Attrition Orbs. Attrition Orbs, the big part of this, you can use pretty much any primary SMG with Attrition Orbs. For my mods, I'm using the Slayer Baron, and I'm using pretty much all of the grenade mods, the 2 grenade mods that we have, and then anything that says arc. And then we have the elemental pickups as well, just so you can get health. This isn't going to matter for damage, but this will keep you alive during raid bosses. The only mods that are going to matter armor-wise are going to be on your class. I increased my class font because I'm not trying to waste any of my armor slots for class ability. And then we have powerful attraction and time dilation, just so that we can pick up the orbs with our class ability, and so that our armor charge lasts longer. For our exotic, we're obviously using Curus of the Falling Star, because a big part of this is we're just trying to use our super. That's why we have attrition orbs. For our abilities, we're going to be wanting to use Storm's Keep, and then Touch of Thunder. Who would have thought on an arc build that we're using Storm's Keep, but that's pretty normal. We're using the lightning grenade, and the reason for that is the lightning grenade produces bolt charge. I would say to use pulse for ionic traces, but you honestly make enough ionic traces to get your abilities back that it's just not necessary. For the aspects, you're just going to want to do the jolting for jolting them with your grenade, and then you're going to want that one just so you're not dying really while you're doing raid bosses. We're wanting spark of discharge and frequency as well. All of this is just to help with damage or damage reduction. You can pretty much just copy that. I don't think there's really any better aspects you can run. So from my testing, I've found that you can shoot 2 shots of Anarchy into this guy, and then you can unload 2 clips of your SMG into him. And so what you're going to want to do is reload, and then shoot him one more time with your clip. And then around this time is when you're going to want to put 2 more shots in. And then you want to go right back to shooting with your SMG. And once you've done this for the 3rd time, you're going to see your Anarchy hit 0 shots. And so you're going to want to put up your barricade and then unload until your Anarchy's gone. And just keep unloading, keep unloading, keep unloading. And then once you felt like it's been enough, you want to fire a few shots of your grenade launcher in there. Be generous. And then it should have reloaded your Anarchy so that you don't have to spend all that time reloading it, and you can just continue to get damage done. So each time you activate your super, it's going to do about 18,000 damage, somewhere around that. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a bit more because of your super stat. But the whole goal of this is you're trying to do as much damage with your grenade launchers while at the same time producing supercharge with your SMG. And because you're producing supercharge with this SMG, you keep being able to apply this 18,000 damage. In total, if you've done this right, you should be able to apply around 50,000 damage with your super, which means the other 250,000 damage you're getting from this is just from Anarchy and the weapon and Salvager Salvo. And don't forget bolt charge as well. And so your super is a big part of this, but it's more of a supplement to the rest of it. So yeah, if you pull this off right, you should be able to pull off around 300 to 350,000 damage. That's what I've been able to pull with it. I will say the damage per second is only around 1,500. A lot of people, I think, will see that and think this isn't as good. But if you have a longer damage phase and you want to make sure that you have a whole bunch of ammo for your next damage phase, I would say this is a really good build. I think it takes around 3 minutes to deposit all of your ammo, so it will take a while. But yeah, if you think this build is good and you enjoyed it, leaving a like on the video is a great way to support me. And yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate your viewership. Bye.